Minnesota Wild 4. No, that's wrong. Let's start over. Arizona Coyotes 4. Minnesota Wild 3. In overtime, an atrocious loss by the Minnesota Wild, a game in which they led 3-0 in this hockey game. Looked like they were going to roll away with this game in the second period after going up 3-0. But they decided to take their foot off the gas. The Arizona Coyotes, credit to them, did not, as they stormed back with some goals. I believe they had one late in the second and then a couple here in the third. The Wild just absolutely had no answer for them in the third period. Not good to start a 5-game homestand. Not good at all. Let's just be honest. The Coyotes are not a good hockey team, and you let a crucial standing point slip away again. And as Michael Russo pointed out, the Wild have now let 22 points this season slip away when they were either leading or tied in the third period. That is not good at all. Awful, awful. As we are seeing every day here, you can't afford to give this many points away. And it just looks like they are going to regret this at some point down the line here, because this amount of points in a conference like the West that is this stacked is not good. And I'm with all of you. There's no answer for this, and that's bad. This team is not good. Trade deadline is coming up, and a lot of trade deadline speculation around the Minnesota Wild here the last couple days. I've been kind of pushing they should stand pat at the trade deadline because this team has too many problems. And, well, maybe it's time to just take another look and maybe just sell some players. Maybe just make a big trade to shake up the roster, player for player, a couple players for a couple players trade. Trade a Charlie Coyle, trade a Matt Cullen, trade someone of note to rattle this team's cage, because right now they're an incredibly stale product. They only lost 5 times since, Christmas. And they had a slow start to the season, but losing only that many times since Christmas, you're still seeing the same problems. Their depth is awful. They put forth suspect efforts at times. How many more times is somebody going to come out after a game and say, yeah, we just quit playing? You don't quit playing. That is unacceptable. This team that has been built is almost to the point of being unacceptable anymore. Actually, they are unacceptable anymore. Let's not say almost anymore. That word's gone. What do you do at this point? They've still got 4 home games left on this homestand, but I just don't know. I don't get this team at all. So maybe it is time to shake some things up. I guess you really can't do that when you have all these players with no movement clauses. So what can you do? Yeah. So Wild are back at it Saturday against the Chicago Blackhawks. Blackhawks, as we record here, currently losing 3-2 to the Dallas Stars, and if the Blackhawks don't get a point here tonight, they're just about toast with the Wild getting a point here. So I'm curious to see how the Blackhawks will play Saturday night, and I guess I'll be curious to see what the Minnesota Wild do Saturday night. They're usually pretty good about coming out for Blackhawks games, but you can't have performances like this tonight, folks. That's just it, plain and simple. Again, you tip your hat to the Coyotes. They battled back to win the game, but if you're the Minnesota Wild, you got to close out the game. Period. End of discussion. If you have not yet, do check out the latest Giles and the Goalie podcast, episode 136. It is here on the YouTube channel. You can find it on SoundCloud, iTunes. So, yeah, that'll do it for us, and we will talk to you again Saturday. Later.